Good afternoon, Raptors fans. I'm Sam Jellinek. We are currently at Woodard Field, and this is Rafters Roundup. We've got some great highlights to show you today, as last night your Wisconsin Rapids Rafters took on the Lakeshore Chinooks in a true nail-biter. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Jumping straight into the action, Luke Pedersen is able to beat out a double play ball that will turn into a run-scoring fielder's choice to put the Raptors up 1-0 in the second. Then, with Doak Dozier at the dish, Pedersen takes off for second and is gunned out by a mile, essentially ending the Raptor threat. Top four, Raptors still lead 1-0. Jay Peters gives up a moonshot to dead center that Logan Maddox can't track down and will bang off the center field wall for an RBI double that would pull Lakeshore back even with Wisconsin Rapids. 2 innings later, Rob Calabrese lofts a fly ball to center with the bases loaded that allows Ben Fisher to tag up and score the go-ahead run on a tight play at the plate. Garrett Schilling came on to shut the door and will let Cooper Perkins have the call.
Schilling delivers. The runner's on the move. The throw from Calabrese. It's a good one. They have him by a mile, and there is your ball game. A strike him out, throw him out, double play to end it, and the losing streak has come to an end. The Raptors are 12-8. They beat the Lakeshore Chinooks 2-1.
So the Raptors hang on to win 2-1. Jay Peters got the ball to start for the Raptors. He threw 5 innings, only giving up 1 run while striking out 6. But the real story was John Jaeger, who came on out of the pen and threw 3 shutout innings, picking up the W. He caught up with our own Cooper Perkins after the game.
And by John Jaeger, who, by my account, is the hero of the evening. John pitching with what is a pretty severe cut to your foot. You're able to go out there. Not only do you pitch, you throw 3 innings, you keep them off the scoreboard, and you get the W. What was it like going out there knowing that you were in a little bit of a different circumstance than normal, but able to really perform at your highest level?
It's funny how you say your highest level, because that was actually pretty poorly executed by me most of the day. I didn't have fastball command, but you know what? I just dug deep. I knew that, I only had a couple more outings that I'm going to have here, so I was going to make it worth something, but it felt awesome. It felt amazing.
Well, I know it was fun for me to watch. We talked before the game about how this was something you were dealing with, how you wanted to get on the field before going in to have some surgery. So I personally was kind of rooting to see you get in the game. Were you bugging Craig Noter to try and get in, or was this just kind of something that naturally happened?
I kept, mentioning it to Noto, saying, yeah, I can pitch today. I just threw a pen before the game. I'm good. I can show you. He goes, no, I believe you. But no, I didn't bug him during the game. All I knew is, by the 5th or 6th inning, he said, John, go start warming up. I was like, are you sure? And the whole thing started there. And then he said I was in. I was like, okay, here we go.
Did you think you'd go 3 innings?
To be honest, I didn't think I was going to make it out of the first inning.
Well, you definitely did. You get the W. Schilling picks up the save, and that brings to mind the bullpen. You guys, we've talked about it before, have been an anchor on this club. Your ERA drops even further as a group, 4 more scoreless innings. What's the camaraderie like? You guys are just killing it. As a group, really top to bottom, how does that feel to know that you guys get things to the 9th, the game is done, and for the most part, if you have a lead through 5, the game is done there also?
Like I said in the last interview, it was literally just all we go in, we throw strikes, we pick up each other, knowing that the starter may have had a rough day. It's up to us as a pitching staff, as a bullpen staff, to pick up the starters. And then also, us bullpens, we like to, vulture some wins like today. And
well, you've got half of them as a group. And now, excuse me to be a little bit cliche here, but if I'm not crazy, you're the Sterling College Warriors, am I right? Yeah. All right, so you feel like a Warrior tonight with you? I feel like you've earned that one. Well, everybody, John Jaeger in the post-game interview. John, thank you as always. A pleasure and a fantastic interview.
As always, great stuff from Cooper Perkins up in the booth with John Jaeger. As for tonight's matchup, Gareth Stroh will toe the rubber for the Raptors. He's 1-1 with a 3.50 ERA so far this season. He's going to look to bounce back from a rough start against Madison, where in 4 innings he gave up 12 hits and 6 earned. As for Lakeshore, lefty Joe Stahl will toe the rubber for the Chinooks. He is 0-1 with a 4.26 ERA so far this season. Now let's take a look at the NWL standings. In the North, Waterloo and St. Cloud are tied at the top of the division at 14-6, while La Crosse and Eau Claire sit at 1.5 games back. In the South, Wisconsin Rapids only trails division-leading Madison at a half game as the Mallards are at 13-8.
And with that, we have reached the end of yet another edition of Rafters Roundup. For everybody back in the studio, I'm Sam Jellinek, and thanks for tuning in.